enters the studio. Michael mother effing Ilasami. Woo! Welcome to America, Michael. Welcome, 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 welcome.
And after the dramatic reunion of the main cast, let's welcome the special appearance of Michael. This reunion promises to bring many surprises and emotional reactions as Michael shares his story. Will his presence change the dynamics? Stay tuned to catch every moment. It's kind of incredible. Angela's getting her makeup done and Ed goes in to see his bestie to catch up. She tells him about how she and Michael have been fighting so much.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it, man. I just wish I never brought him here.
Ed says, send him home. Don't wait, Angela. Send him home now. Do it now. Honestly, I feel like Ed only talked to her because he's scared of her and doesn't want her to chew him out later. He needs allies. Nobody likes him. Then he turns right around and says, well, I've got to hear Michael's side of the story. Like, dude, Angela's going to see this clip and chew you out. Everyone is so welcoming to Michael except for Angela. They're like, oh my god, Michael, welcome to America, congratulations. They're all happy for him. So he sits on the couch with the rest of the cast members behind the stage, and as soon as Angela sees him, she yells at him again and tells him to get out of her effing face. She's like, why don't you tell him why I'm upset?
Why don't you tell him why I'm upset?
Yeah.
Why don't you let you talk?
I told them.
You told them what? How you sleep in the living room? How you have your wife in 2 months? Let's talk about it. You goddamn bitch is somewhere in New Jersey. Is that why you're sleeping in the different room?
Honestly, they need security on standby to protect Michael because Angela might slap someone.
Michael cheating on me online. Then I got a voice note.
Love you and I miss you.
Can you believe he said that to this girl?
I totally forgot about that. Oh, okay, listen. I believe Angela when she says Michael just used her for a green card and that he's cheated on her and is still cheating on her. But if she knows that he's being the good guy and everybody loves him, then maybe she should use her brain and stop verbally abusing him and probably physically threatening him. Alright, all the couples are on stage. Sean walks out and they officially start rolling. Sean begins with Ed and Liz and talks about how he's not focused on dating right now because he's walking with the Lord.
I'm actually back at church.
You were on a dating app within 1 month of me leaving.
Oh.
They talk about the actual breakup, and Ed says Liz isn't telling the truth about the taco story with Riley and how the taco was too spicy. He tries to tell his version of the story, but literally no one believes him. Then Ashley calls him out, and oh my god, that was so satisfying. I'm so glad Ashley is back. I totally forgot how she sets everybody straight, and I love it. I'm the type of person who can't always get their words out clearly. I stumble, and it takes me forever to figure out what I want to say. But she just says it so easily, and it's so satisfying. I freaking love her. Alright, so Ed and Liz are fighting in their confessional.
Just go back to your trashy friends in San Diego and be a bartender for the rest of your life.
He's got a small penis. There we go.
Oh my god, I mean, I can't even blame her for saying that because he always takes the first jab. He's always going in there first, and then when she says something back or fights back, he's like, see, look what she's doing. They bring Liz's mom on stage and Sean asks her, so how do you feel about Ed?
I still want to kill him.
Oh my god, y'all. If Ed is dead, we all know who did it. Liz talks about her new boyfriend, Jason, and she gets really emotional, describing how supportive, gentle, patient, and understanding he is with her. She says that Jason told her she could do whatever she needs to get closure with Ed because she deserves it. She's like, what kind of guy does that? He's so good to me. Then Jason walks out and everybody's like, woo, Jason.
I hate to ask you this, but we heard you remark about Ed. How's the love life with you and Jason?
Does Jason have a bigger penis?
Tell us, girl. I've never faked it once.
Okay, yes.
I don't know, I just thought it was weird with Ed right there. And they're constantly talking about how short he is, how little he is, and even his wee-wee size. Like, come on, do it behind his back. Don't do it in front of him and on camera for everyone to watch. Next is Gino and Jasmine. Jasmine talks about how she had to rely on Gino to go anywhere or do anything because she couldn't drive. but she recently got her driver's license. Everyone's like, oh my god, congratulations. But it took a lot of begging and pleading with Gino to finally get it. Sean asks the most important question. Did he finish that 20% of her paperwork and finally submit it? And yes, surprisingly he did. Finally. It only took 8 months.
So that's huge. I mean, that's something we...
Yeah, it's huge.
I mean, after...
But I don't get any credit for all this work I've done for the K-1. No, I'm not going to continue the green card process if our relationship is falling apart rapidly.
Then you shouldn't have brought her over here.
He actually admitted to waiting it out because they were fighting a lot. He was just waiting to see what happened. Lauren and Ashley point out that he brought her here, made the commitment, and married her. Like, he really got married to her. And now he's going to wait it out to see if she behaves or deserves citizenship? That's gross. That's why it took him so long to process the paperwork. It's pretty much the last thing he has left to control her with. Then his cousin Dana and his wife Michelle join the stage and side with Jasmine because they have brains. We find out they haven't had any physical intimacy for 8 months, and everyone starts chanting, "Come on, Gino, why aren't you banging your wife? What's wrong with you? Bang your wife." I gotta admit, I hate Gino, but it made me uncomfortable. I don't think people should pressure anyone into physical intimacy if they don't want to. But the problem is, Jasmine is begging for attention and love. She's telling him she doesn't feel desired or loved by him, and he's not doing anything about it. When she's so negatively affected, he just blames her attitude problem. She apologizes and tries to change her ways, but he still doesn't want to address it because he needs more time. Then they fight again, and it's an issue all over again.
He talks about how much I have hurt him with words, and I have apologized so many times to Gino. Hug me, kiss me, not even sex.
That's what I said.
He said, like, stop forcing me.
If he actually cared for his wife and she's begging him for love and attention, then he needs to address it. Go to marriage counseling, see a sex therapist, do something to show her that you're trying. It's clear that he's not trying at all. All he does is deflect and blame her, and that's it.
Like, this situation is so bad. He doesn't even want me to see him naked.
Now, this is where Jasmine loses me a little bit because she goes a bit too far by exposing him in ways that seem meant to embarrass him. For example, she tells everyone that Gino won't let her see him naked and questions why he's so secretive, suggesting he might be insecure. Then they discuss his corn consumption. She reveals that every time she leaves the house and comes back, she finds him consuming corn. She even goes as far as to expose what kind of corn Gino likes.
I don't know if he washed them, but at least in the search bar, the history, they were there. Before me, he had like sugar baby.
Side chick.
He was paying her, okay, to put it that way. And he was looking at her videos.
That's a problem. Can you imagine finding out your partner's been watching intimate videos of their ex? Hell no. Well, that's it for the Tell All Part 1 recap. What did you guys think? Are you looking forward to Part 2? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.